Hello everyone, this is Jeff of TAOFLEDERMAUS. First of all, I want to thank all our Patreon supporters for making this video possible. We're going to do an experiment utilizing these Lehigh Defense 50 caliber fracturing bullets, normally used for 50 Beowulf or 500 Smith & Wesson, but never tested through a shotgun. These were generously donated to us by Tim Hamilton, the ballistic machinist, not by Lehigh Defense. So understand this is an unsponsored, unsanctioned video just utilizing Lehigh Defense's bullets. Now it's very important to understand that there is no loading data for this particular setup, like how much powder, what type of powder, and all that stuff. Now since the bullet is so much smaller than the bore of the shotgun, we have to use this sabot. The sabot is not the projectile, the sabot is the part that goes around the projectile. It takes a little bit of effort to snap this bullet into place. Now I've heard that some people that use these sabots have better results when they spread those fingers out, and it allows for a cleaner release, but we're going to try it without any modifications. We'll be using 40 grains of Hodgkin's long shot, and that should get the velocity up to about 1700 feet per second. All of the components that we're using are available on Ballistic Products, Gas Seal, sabot, and even the primed hole. Once the components are loaded, we put a roll crimp on it, and now it's good to go. Let's see how these perform.
How we doing, TAOFLEDER folks? OG here with Jeff. OG stands for old guy.
Oh, okay.
Today we're going to try out these Lehigh Defense. It's a copper bullet. It's a 50 caliber, designed for the Beowulf and 50 Smith & Wesson. It's a hollow point, and it's segmented into 4 pieces.
Controlled fragmentation, I think it's called.
Yeah,
I think.
Something like that. It's definitely going to come apart.
We want to see, if how viable they would be out of a shotgun with a twist rate of maybe it's a 1 in 35 twist rate.
1 in 35, I believe it is. This
Pretty
is the
slow
Mossberg
twist rate compared to. And on their website, they said, you need at the minimum 1 in 27. So that's the wild card here.
We're going to try them out here at 10 yards, measured yards.
And we're going to see if our chronograph will be reading better today. We got an overcast day. We don't need the shades on there. I mean, I don't know what could go wrong with that, but we had some weird readings last time. Probably because of the lighting.
Lighting is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
That I've heard. All right, let's see what these things will do downrange.
Okay.
All right, this thing's sighted in with slugs, so these are little light. So I'm going to aim 1.5 inches low. See if they fly high. Here we go.
Oh, we got a good reading. What did it read?
1679.
See, that's a pretty normal reading. I believe that. Well, it looks like the 1 in 35 twist rate is more than sufficient to give this bullet enough angular momentum for stability, so it's looking good.
Well, we were anticipating these to shoot a little bit high, but that's pretty much point of aim right there. So no rise in the elevation.
Ooh, look at that! You can see where the teeth actually spread out there. Four
little channels here.
Yep. We didn't recover anything, but that is a good clue. It really messed it up.
Yeah, we didn't stick one in the table that time.
Whenever you're ready.
All
Ballistic
right.
gel.
15 yards. $18.23.
Now using this small rabbit-sized block of gel, you could see that there was enough fleshy material there to cause the petals to break off. And the main body of the bullet kept on going without really slowing down very much.
not where I wanted it to be. Point of aim was here, and I felt like it was held it on pretty good when I pulled the trigger. But we hit up here this time.
So now they're shooting high once we pulled it out a little further.
Yeah, brought it back another 5 yards from those first ones.
It went through, huh?
All the way through.
Wow.
Made toothpicks.
That's some hard wood there. Now Danny's still trying to figure out the ballistics of these things, where to aim and where the bullet's going to actually land. And often we'll blame the shooter for misses or inaccurate shots. But there's a lot of factors that go into this. You know, like I said, we may not be getting a clean release from the sabot, or the powder load may not be ideal. Whenever you're ready. Oh, very good. Now there seemed to be an impressive amount of energy transfer from these bullets into this gallon jug of water. If you look closely, you can also see a fragment of the bullet shooting off to the left. The bullets are definitely functioning as advertised. Looked like it was right on target.
Well, we blew chunks out of the plate.
Wow.
That's pretty much on target. Maybe
It even deformed the base of the bullet.
left.
It definitely was hitting nose first. That's a good indicator there.
Had to use some of that buffalo windage.
Yeah.
And those things are shooting a little high, so my point of aim was actually down here.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Oh. Very interesting.
blew out a big chunk.
Yeah, we had a little area there that was still solid, so that's where we put the dots on. That's interesting. It looks like it expanded pretty well in there.
It did. Let's see if it'll pop out of there real good.
I don't know. I don't know.
Looks like it might be just a shell.
I mean, it's, oh, look at
There it
that.
is. It's moving.
Yeah, lead kind of acts like a liquid when a bullet hits it.
There we go.
Wow.
There's what's left. Of course, in the shot, we could hear things zinging off in the distance.
Little lead fragments and
That
stuff,
was,
yeah.
probably the copper petals.
Could be. They look like they're gone.
They're gone.
Wow. Nice shot. Now let's try a 50-yard group. We have 3 left.
All right.
See how that works out. After several shots, Danny has finally figured out where to hold the gun in order to get the bullet where he wants it. And he's definitely right on the money now. At least at this range. Unlike the extreme penetrators that just kind of blast through everything, these transfer a lot of energy, so we weren't really surprised when the bullet did not go through the lead plate. Okay, 50-yard accuracy test.
All right, let's see where this lands. High right.
Looks like it. That one might be on the white.
On the bullseye.
Oh, was it?
Top left of it.
Okay. And there you go.
Not sure on that one. Yeah.
Not the best grouping in the world, but
yeah, no.
it could be my powder load, you know? Maybe I just jacked up somehow loading it.
Well, we got a little breeze, and that's a light projectile.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah, it's the sun in your eyes.
Yeah, using that buffalo windage, Kentucky windage. First shot, I was holding about here, hit here, compensated, got it here, and this one, I'm not sure what happened there. No excuses for myself.
We're getting some varying power or velocities, you know, from like 16 to 1800 FPS. I mean, you know, maybe my loading wasn't ideal, you know. It was always human error there. There's the waddings went as far as the slugs. There's another one right behind you.
Yep. Walking on it.
Those travel 50 yards.
That's a pretty good hard chunk of plastic. I wouldn't want to get hit by that.
Yeah, yeah. There's the other one over here. A couple more over here.
Oh.
Yeah, because all the wadding, they all traveled about this little area here, like a 10-foot circle.
Yeah,
very
even
bizarre.
in our 15-yard shots, the waddings were landing out here.
Yeah. All right, well there you go.